SparkBrain, Kids Learning Channel.
A hole in the fence. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Jack, who lived in a small town with his parents. Jack loved to play outside in the backyard, but he always felt confined by the tall wooden fence that surrounded their property. He often wondered what lay beyond the fence, and longed to explore the world outside. One day, as Jack was playing ball in the backyard, he noticed a small hole in the fence. It was just big enough for him to fit through, and he couldn't resist the temptation to take a peek at what was on the other side. He squeezed through the hole and found himself in a lush green forest. The sun was shining, and the birds were singing. Jack was amazed by the beauty of the forest and began to explore. As he wandered deeper into the woods, Jack discovered a small stream with crystal clear water, a field of wildflowers, and a grove of fruit trees. He spent hours exploring the forest, and the more he saw, the more he wanted to see. But as the sun began to set, Jack realized that he needed to head back home. He turned around to make his way back to the fence, but he soon realized that he was lost. The forest looked different in the fading light, and he couldn't remember which way he had come from. Panic set in as Jack realized that he was alone, lost, and far from home. He sat down on a log and began to cry, wishing he had never left his backyard. But then he remembered the small hole in the fence that he had squeezed through to get into the forest. He realized that, if he could find that hole again, he could make his way back home. Jack set out to retrace his steps, and eventually found the hole in the fence. He squeezed back through, and found himself back in his own backyard. He was relieved and grateful to be home, but he also realized the importance of being careful and responsible when exploring new places. The next day, Jack went outside, and saw that his father had patched up the hole in the fence. He knew that he would never be able to explore that part of the forest again, but he also knew that he had learned a valuable lesson. The moral of the story is that, while it's natural to be curious and want to explore the world, it's important to be careful and responsible when doing so. And when we encounter obstacles or setbacks, we can learn from them and use that knowledge to make better choices in the future. The end.